So this 1 Kings 18:45. The sky became black with clouds and winds, and there was heavy rain. So Ahab rode away to Jezreel. By the way, Jezreel is where Jezebel is based. So Ahab rode on his chariot to Jezreel. Verse 46. Excuse me. Verse 46. Then the hand of the Lord, this is so cool. The hand of the Lord came upon Elijah. And he says, he girded up his loins. And you know what he did? He ran ahead of Ahab to where? The entrance of Jezreel. So when it says the entrance of Jezreel, that is the gate of Jezebel. So let's just picture what's really going on here. Ahab got into his Bentley or his latest, whatever it is, vehicle, the coolest vehicle of the day. He got into it and was cruising all the way to Jezreel. As he is maybe halfway there, he sees Elijah running like a madman. Because there's no way you can run that fast. I mean, in the natural, you cannot outrun a chariot. So just try to imagine how that looked in the natural. But it looked pretty interesting. Ahab saw Elijah overtake him. Right? Elijah overtook Ahab because the hand of the Lord was upon him. Now, Elijah got to the gate of Jezebel. Mind you, Elijah has just killed 450 prophets of Baal. So he's riding on the wave of that spiritual victory. And so the Lord is on his side. Supernaturally, he's doing the impossible. He's doing the natural supernaturally. He outruns the chariot only to get to Jezebel's gate and stop. Now, the guy he overtook now comes and zooms past him and goes into where Jezebel is and tells Jezebel all that Elijah had done while Elijah was just there at the gate. Question: why would the hand of the Lord come upon Elijah only for him to run to the gate of Jezebel and stand there? This is where Elijah failed. The hand of the Lord came upon Elijah for him not just to run to the gate, but to go into the gate and get rid of that Jezebel. For whatever reason, when he got to the gate, he stopped. And that was his demise. Maybe exhaustion. Maybe, I don't even know, maybe there was an emotional, maybe he was tired. I don't even know what to say about why he stopped. But we know Jezebel is a witch. And if you read the next verse, which takes us into the next chapter, 1 Kings 19 verse 1, and Ahab told Jezebel all that Elijah had done. Also how he had executed all the prophets with the sword. Listen to verse 2. Then Jezebel sent a messenger to Elijah. Do you know what that means? Jezebel knew where he was. She knew that he was at the gate. So what's going on here is, this was the battle of the gate at the gate. Elijah got to Jezebel's gate, and somehow Jezebel's gateways paralyzed Elijah. Then Jezebel sends a message to Elijah and says this: so let the gods do to me and more also, if I don't make your life as the life of one of them by tomorrow about this time. Verse 3, 1 Kings 17 verse 3. And when Elijah saw that, are you tracking with me? So Jezebel released a word of threat. But this verse tells us Elijah saw something. Are you hearing? Those words accessed his ear gate. What he received in his ear gate gave him a vision that captured his eye gate. So he got to Jezebel's gates, and Jezebel possessed his gates. You cannot possess the enemy's gates if the enemy has possessed your gates. Jezebel knew where Elijah was. So if she was all that powerful, she should have killed him. But you know what? She knew she couldn't kill him. All she could do was release threats that got into his heart through his gates, so that she could possess him, and through her intimidations to make him do to himself what she couldn't do to him. Because Jezebel cannot kill Elijah. She knows she can't kill Elijah, but she can intimidate him with images, intimidate him with words. And now you read later on, Elijah is now depressed and suicidal. The prophet who just killed 450 false prophets, the one who just, the hand of the Lord came upon him, that prophet now wants to die. You know what that tells me? It doesn't matter how anointed you think you are. It doesn't matter how powerful God is using you. You can have vulnerable moments when the threats of the enemy that in one season you so easily resisted, but now it seems as though what you easily resisted now seems to be laying hold of you. So when God has called a movement like this to carry that Elijah mandate, you cannot shy away from Jezebel's striking. In Elijah's case, she struck with depression, struck with suicidal thoughts, torment. As I was praying for this service, I felt the Lord say that people in this room that He wants to deliver from anxiety, torment in your mind, dreams that are, you go to bed at night and you're being chased, like the dreams are dreams of terror, where you're being oppressed by the enemy in those dreams. See, the fervency of your spirit while you're awake determines the strength of your spirit while you're asleep.